Hello, everyone. This is Independent Conservative. I am Ryan Bolin. Thank you all for joining me once again. So you all know the situation going on with P-Diddy, Puff Daddy, whichever name you want to call him, with Homeland Security and FBI and everybody else raiding both of his homes for supposedly important documents, okay? This is what's been rumored. This is what's been pushed out there. So we all know that that's going on. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of this. Well, according to this article I'm about to read you guys here, apparently Prince Harry's name has been found in court documents to be a part of this sex trafficking thingamajig, if you will. And what's interesting about this is that I had formulated a theory in my own conspiracy theory mindset, okay, of why the Homeland Security and all of these officials with heavy armory was raided P. Diddy's homes the way they did. Now, I've watched Anthony Brown Logan, and I know you all know Anthony Brown Logan. That guy's an inspiration for me. I really love his channel. I subscribe to him, obviously. And this is what Anthony Brown Logan said. He said that one of the theories that's formulated, not a theory that he embraces. He said he doesn't embrace that theory, but he says one of the theories that was formulated about this raid of P. Diddy's home was to protect those who are of the elite, or to protect the elite. And he said that wasn't his belief in it. He said this was an official, he just simply said, you watch the video yourself. He said that's not his belief. That's not his belief. He had a different belief. However, I'm going to chime in on that. I believe that that's what the raid was for. And I'm going to explain to you why I believe that theory. It's a theory. It's an actual conspiracy theory, okay? There are such things as conspiracy theories, okay? Some of them found to be true. Some of them have not been so true. But in my personal opinion, based on my readings down through the years on compelling arguments about this sex trafficking thing, I believe they were. And I'm going to explain to you in detail after we read this article here. Yeah, but Prince Harry is allegedly a part of this, okay? Or at least his name is found in the documents. Prince Harry has been named in court documents in the sex trafficking lawsuit lodged against Bad Boy Records founder and media mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The royal's name appeared in the $30 million lawsuit filed by producer Rodney Little Rod Jones, who alleges that the music mogul participated on sexual misconduct, grooming, and sex trafficking. According to the New York Post, the Duke of Sussex, Sussex, maybe I hope I'm pronouncing it right, 39, was one of several A-list celebrities whose names appear in the court documents. Yeah, okay. And interestingly, there's a picture of the prince in the middle of Puff Daddy on his left, and on his right, oh man, on his right is someone that I'm like, really? And then that picture could be anything, that picture could be anything. But on his right is, you know who? Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, right? He's on the right of this guy, man. It's just crazy. But this picture could be from anything. This doesn't necessarily mean it was a party or whatever, one of the crazy parties, whatever. But yeah, he's on the right. Yay, Kanye West is on the right, wearing some weird shades. He can't do anything regular. Weird shades. They look like window blinds or something. It's weird. Anyway, I wish I could show you guys. Wish I had the technology for that. But anyway, the article goes on to say, the music mogul's Los Angeles home was raided on Monday by federal agents in connection to the sex trafficking investigation. Investigators said across the coast, the music mogul's Miami home was also raided Monday, Fox News reported. So like I said, you guys already know about that. Skyfox flew over Combs' home Monday afternoon and showed several federal agents conducting their investigation at his home, it added. Fox 11's ground crew at the scene said the home was registered to Bad Boys Films, which is a division of Bad Boy Entertainment, along with one of Combs' daughters. Combs forcefully denied the allegations, calling them sickening claims made by people, quote, looking for a quick payday. Is that possible? Yes. It's possible, but I feel it's highly unlikely, because if you're fabricating and making this stuff up looking for a quick payday, and there's an investigation done to find out that it's not true, you're not going to get any money. So that doesn't make sense to be making up something that's not true. Anyway, does it happen? I'm going to assume it does, but it doesn't make sense to me, because if you found out that it's not true after an investigation, then you're not going to get any money. So what was the point? Sounds like to me there may be some truth in this, but it's speculation. Let's go on. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of these other awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth, Combs said. A male music producer also accused Combs of sexually assaulting him and forcing him to have sex with prostitutes. Diddy has denied those claims as well. The court papers featuring the prince's name do not allege that Harry did anything wrong, as I said earlier. His name reportedly only appears once in the documents. End of article right there. Yeah, but I find that to be a juicy bit of information. I find that to be a juicy bit of information. Now, going on with my conspiracy theory on why I believe, and let's elaborate more on that, on why I personally believe that the raiding of P. Diddy's two homes by Homeland Security with all this weaponry and armory and everything, it looked like they was trying to bombard a terrorist attack. I don't know what it was, but that's what it looked like. And that it was said that this is normal procedures for safety measures. But here's my personal opinion on that. To elaborate even more, I don't believe that that's the issue. I believe personally that they did so to gain perhaps documents that they knew he had, that they knew Puff Daddy had, that would reveal the A-list people, or reveal and document people at the top of government, at the top of the industry, entertainment industry, and just about every institution, if you will, that are involved in this kind of stuff. And that if Puff Daddy is arrested, that he would start spilling the beans. So I believe that they had to get a hold of these documents to keep that from happening, because clearly all these accusations are coming out everywhere on P. Diddy. And it looks like he might just get arrested. So to prevent and to protect those who are at the top of the echelons, okay, of our music industry, entertainment industry, politics, you name it, to protect these jokers, they had to raid his home, both homes, to get them documents. That's my personal opinion. That's the conspiracy theory that I've formulated. Now, part of the reason why I base that, part of the reason why I have that view on this is because I couldn't help but thinking about Jeffrey Epstein. Now, you may say, what's he got to do anything, right? He was accused of it, and he went to jail, and he committed suicide. You all know the deal of that, right? Okay. Jeffrey Epstein was a known high official sex trafficker. Okay. And he did it, he did his sex trafficking. A lot of it was involved with underage young people. We all know that. However, the rumor was that he was about to spill the beans on top officials, people in the high echelons of society, industry, like I said, entertainment industry, in politics, perhaps religion. He was about to spill the beans. Like, I'm not finna go out like this on my own. I'm about to start telling on people. Okay? And instead of him committing suicide, he was suicided. That is the theory that many uphold to, but it is a compelling theory because of the way supposedly Jeffrey Epstein was, the way he died. I'm not going to get into the details that I'm pretty sure some of you guys are familiar with all the variables of that. But the point is that in my personal opinion, I believe he was murdered because he was about to spill the beans. Same situation here. I believe that they stormed his home, not because they was, this is just part of their procedures, and that may be part of it, but I think there's a bigger reason that in them documents that he may have, okay, and there are certain names, A-list people in them documents that he may have, and they know he has that because P-Diddy, Puff Daddy, whichever one you want to call him, is a part of the elite. He's a protected person, okay? But assuming that he ends up going to jail because of all these accusations, you're not going to spill the beans, bro. We're going to get a hold of those documents before you start spilling the beans and saying whose name is on there. Now, according to this article, whose name is on there, even though it appears on the documents, court documents, once, okay, only once, and that doesn't accuse him of doing anything, and that's absolutely true, doesn't accuse him of doing anything, it's still there. It's still there, and there's rumors and so forth of some of the highest officials. Come on, let's be realistic, man. Come on. You know as well as I know, deep down in your heart, even if you don't have any physical evidence of it, you know deep down in the core of your being that some of the nastiest people in our country and in this world are at the top of the pyramid. You know that. The higher you go up, the nastier it gets. The higher you go up, the darker it gets. The higher you go up, the more evil it becomes. It's not at the bottom, it's at the very top. But we've been programmed and conditioned to believe that all those at the top, they're so educated, they're so smart, they could never do wrong. When they are the ones that are actually doing all of the wrong and then putting it out on the foot soldiers, which are you and I. We merely carry out the program. Sometimes not even knowing that we're carrying out the program. But those at the very top of the echelons of society, that have all the power, have access to knowledge, technology, and information that you and I don't have, and they limit that knowledge to us. They limit that access to us. They're the ones that are involved in some of the worst kinds of evil and immorality that your mind could even imagine. That's my conspiracy theory on that. But my conspiracy theory is based on what I have read in the past few years on books that document these proposed theories, and they're very compelling. And I highly recommend people read the evidence first before they say, oh man, it's just a conspiracy theory. All you people talking about is a conspiracy theory. You all never taking the time to read up on it themselves. Let me say something in the closing of this video on the whole idea of a conspiracy theory. I've read up on the fact that the term conspiracy theory is said to have come from a professor many years ago. It's said to have, many decades ago actually, was said to have come from a professor of policy making. He was a professor of policy making, I think at Harvard. And he stated that the term conspiracy theory was created by the CIA in order to buffet people or misdirect people's attention from what they were doing in the 1950s and 1960s with the so-called MK Ultra mind control experiment that has been officially documented to have happened. Whether it's happening now is another story. And I hope this video don't get taken down. But this was supposedly, and it's been documented. So in order to get people's attention off of what they were doing, okay, according to this professor of policymaking, he stated that that term was created to misdirect people's attention from it. Because if it's a conspiracy theory, then you're more than likely you're not going to look into it. And if you notice how a lot of these politicians talk when it comes to conspiracy, they'll say, you shouldn't get involved in baseless conspiracy theories and stuff. They speak, these journalists and reporters and politicians and people at the top use the term conspiracy theory in a way to discourage you from digging any further. Notice the tone in which they present that. You know what I mean? When you hear them, you'll notice the tone. They're trying to say, don't even bother. It's a conspiracy theory. It's baseless. Don't bother. My idea is don't listen to that. See for yourself. Then you find out. You'll find out. Because everybody that run off at the mouth on TV is not telling you the truth. Just like everybody on YouTube and everything's not telling you the truth. Everybody on TV, everybody in government, everybody in religion, everybody in the school systems is not telling you the truth. In fact, I would say most of those individuals that I just mentioned are not telling you the truth, or they're only telling you a part of the truth. But a part of the truth is not truth enough. You need the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and that's what it's all about, in my opinion. So yeah. He was found in these documents. It's very interesting. We've already heard about all of this situation with P-Diddy, Puff, whatever you want to call him. Look, man, all this stuff is coming out. All this stuff is coming out. But we're going to find out what happens. We're going to find out how this pans out. We're going to find out what happens to him. Is he going to get arrested? Is he going to get suicided? Is he going to try to spill the beans? Is he a connecting person? Getting these people and then connecting them to it, because the sex trafficking thing is not just with young people, it's with adults as well. And I'm not going to go into the details in this video. It's very dark. This might get taken down, but if you study it, you'll find out what it's really all about. Think about this. Let me say this. Let me start closing this up. This is a multi-billion-dollar a year industry. Sex trafficking is. It's a multi-billion with a B dollar a year industry. Do you think at all that people at the top of the echelons of society wouldn't be involved in some of that? But not just the money situations. Like I said earlier, just the nastiness of it. There are a lot of people who have dark minds and dark hearts. Just because they got a degree doesn't mean anything. They're just an educated demon. That's all they are. An educated freak. That means nothing. You just got education. And half of that is even education. It's mind control. But anyway, it's another story, and I'm going to another portion. But I just wanted to bring that out. Yeah. Let's see how this pans out. But that was my conspiracy theory on the whole idea. I think that this is just to hide some stuff to keep some people's names protected, in my opinion. I can't prove it, but based on what I've been reading down through the years from some very compelling evidence from some highly informed people, okay, that, this is perhaps what this is. But, so what do you guys think? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you all. See you again.